Why veganism? Why are you vegan? Well, long story short, I've made this rhyme to save some time, so you understand it's simple, elementary. Being caged up in a confined space, sitting in your own waste, what a taste to smell. Isn't it a fine way? And we'll say humane definitely can be the bane of our existence, definitely can be the bane of world hunger. No wonder all things were put on earth to fuel the hunger of human consumption. Go ahead, make the assumption that the ways that has been a norm for hundreds of years is right since the time of a caveman, since we have the same logic level as a caveman. Still, eventually our race will have to swallow the pill and digest the bloody facts if you must digest at all. Only if the problem was so small we could fix it all. But after all, if the problem was so small, it may have never been a problem at all. So we've all got to come together and stand as one and put this modern day Holocaust to an end. Because if people stop supporting it by buying the goods they think are good, there will be nothing for this industry to support. Then the industry will take hold of veganism. Not since they care for your well-being, since they care for money, and it will feed into it. Now, you all most likely think I'm crazy, but generations to come, kids will look back in the history books, and they won't believe their eyes that people used to live that way. How barbaric. Here's something really barbaric. Hanging a cow upside down and slitting their throat until pools of blood appear. Tiny beaks cut off the tiny chicks, but if you're male, you're going to be ground up and put in the shredder. Don't forget the animals that get skinned for your leather. Imagine wearing another human's skin. Literally, you'd be in someone else's skin. Oh, how that makes me cringe. But there's no difference for an animal still. That would be speciesism. But all I'm telling you is a tinge. Make sure to do your research and binge on this information if you think I'm a mad cow. But you're about to get the disease, as many cows and animals do carry from being mistreated and beaten, and still many people are not defeated and choose to not abuse and use these precious lives that are no different from us. Anywho, let's end world hunger. Sounds impossible, right? Well, no. Leave meat off your plate. How could it all come back to this? It takes a significant amount of water to produce meat. I'm talking 2,400 gallons of water to make only 1 pound of meat. Wow! It takes 25 gallons of water to grow 1 pound of wheat. Beat that! For a vegan, it takes 300 gallons of water for the daily meals. Now, for a meat eater, it takes 4,000 gallons for the daily meals. Per day! This is all per day, no way! Don't just turn the other cheek and repeat the ways we must defeat. Though you were too weak to see how these animals get beat, remember it's hard for the animals to take the heat living in a crowded building, weakening them, in which you're told they're strengthening you. Just like the dairy, you'd be better off eating a berry, since what strengthens your bones actually weakens your bones. You can't live without it, you say, but it tastes so good, you say. Okay, continue to obey. Don't slay it away for a better way, even though there is no other options for calcium, like almond milk, soy milk, hemp milk, cashew milk, rice milk, or coconut milk. If only I can change at least one person's life by hearing this rhyme. It's not like you committed a crime to continue to live a lie, but this information is not hard to come by if you open your eyes. Then will you say, I can't live without it? Then will you say, it tastes so good? Don't choose the selfish lifestyle. This diet cannot sustain the human race forever. Why veganism? I don't like the way animals are treated or the way they taste. It's my simple, sweet, short answer I use most of the time. Not to put anyone's time to waste, because most won't feel graced by being embraced by this knowledge and finally being faced to the truth that is encased in this poem. Now that you know them, show them, the animals that you care. Lo and behold, most will choose not to care and turn the other cheek, because the selfish lifestyle is at its peak. If I was a car, I'd look like a star as I'm rolling up. I'm showing up as a mean green machine. I'd be a swaggin'. Terrible! I'm gonna get some more dandelions and do it again! It was so awesome, guys! Going barefoot.